This is the solution video for the trick 9 cards. Just as in the performance, I have 9 cards, and I have dealt them as if the spectator has already selected a card and selected a favorite number. I have also put silver paper clips on the cards in the first column, yellow paper clips on the cards in the second column, and no paper clips on the cards in the third column. Now, with these paper clips, we can more easily follow the cards as the trick progresses. Now, the first thing to note is that after the spectator points at the column containing their card, I can pick up the columns in any order I want. If, for example, the spectator pointed at this column, I could pick up first, I could pick this one up first and pick the selected one second, or I could pick it up third. The same goes for any of these 3 columns. Now, if I pick these ones up first, there are no cards above it, 0. If I put these ones up second, there's already 3 here, so now there are 3 cards above it. And when I pick these ones up third, there's already 6 cards in my hand, so there's 6 cards above those 3 cards. And I can put the column with the spectator's card in any one of these 3 positions. I can put 0, 3, or 6 cards above the pile containing their card. Now, as I deal out the cards a second time, you'll notice that in each pile, there's 1 card with a silver paper clip, 1 card with a yellow paper clip, and 1 card with no paper clip. You should also note that the first card in each column has a silver one, the second a yellow, and third none. This shows that depending on the order I pick up the cards the first time, I can pick whether I want the selected card to be in the first, second, or third card in its column. Let's say on that first pickup, the spectator had pointed to the first column, which had the silver paper clips. I picked those ones up first because I wanted them in the first position of either column. Same could be said if I wanted it second or third, and I picked the yellow ones up second, or if I pick up the no paper clips third. Now, I know the position of the spectator's card in its respective column. When the spectator tells me which column contains his card this second time, I now know his exact card. So if he had said, if he pointed to the yellow paper clips the first time, I put them second, and let's say he points to this column, I now know his card is the 4 parts. So to recap to this point, I've chosen the position in the column the spectator's card is in, and now I know which column it is and the exact card of the spectator. Now when I pick up the cards a second time, I can again choose in which order to pick them up. Once again, I can place 0, 3, or 6 cards above the column with the selected card. I have already placed the card first, second, or third, and now I can pick them up and place 0, 3, or 6 above the column, and combining 0, 3, or 6 in 1, 2, or 3, I pick one of the 2 of each, we can get to any number from 1 to 9. So, for example, I put it first, and then I put 0 cards above it. I've placed the card in the first position. So if the spectator's favorite number was 1, that's exactly what I do. Okay, that's enough to know how the trick is done, but how do you perform it quickly? How do you know which order to pick it up quickly? If you divide the favorite number by 3, the remainder will be the position that you want to place the selected card within its column on the second deal, where the remainder of 0 will count as 3 because it's the same thing. So, if, let's say, the favorite number was 6, 6 divided by 3 is 2, the remainder 0. But we say that the remainder 0 is also 3. So we'll pick it up third. And then for the second pickup, what you do is you subtract that number that you just got from the favorite number, and that's how many cards you place above it. So in our case where it was 6, we placed it third. Let's say it was the 3 clubs here. And then we want to put 3 cards above it because 6 minus 3 is 3. So we pick up these ones first, these ones second, and these ones third. And now the 3 of clubs is at the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th position in the pile. Okay, let's do a full run through of the trick so you can see how it works. So I have 9 new cards here without paper clips on them. So spectator selects one at random, 9 of clubs here, puts it in anywhere, we mix them up, and they select a favorite number of, let's say, 7. I deal out 9 cards, 2, 3, in 3 piles. Now, the favorite number is 7. 7 divided by 3 is 2 remainder 1. So we want to pick up the column containing the spectator's card first. So they point at this column. We pick it up first, that second, and that third. We deal them again. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now, it was first in its pile, and the favorite number was 7. 7 minus 1 is 6, so we want to put 6 cards above the selected column. So, the spectator selects this column, so we want to put 6 cards above it. I'll start here, pick up 3, pick up 3 more is 6, so there's 6 cards above it when I pick up the 9 of clubs here. And now the 9 of clubs should be at the 7th position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and your card, the 9 of clubs. So that's how the trick works. The key to understanding the trick is that the magician chooses in what order to pick up the columns. And by doing this, the magician can put the card at the position of the favorites number.